done? You done coughing, buddy?
Oh, yeah, like Kaufman.
You're such an asshole. You're such a fucking asshole. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Let's Talk podcast. We're back to our online source of entertainment for now, our own online studio, because they kicked us out. We tried getting one more done, but
Yeah, Big A wasn't a fan.
yeah, Big A wasn't a fan.
That's not true, but yeah. Just in case Big A actually watches, and
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think Big A is gonna watch.
that'll be fun.
It'll be fine, but but we're here with Kaufman today. It's gonna be a special little episode.
Howdy.
He is a whatchamacallit. Actually, hold on, let me.
He's a witch. Yeah, he is a witch.
No, I'm having a stroke because
I'm not a witch.
he's the man, the myth. He pops in and out of Skimals. He's kind of the ghostly one who looms. What's the name of his channel though? Fucking GayBabyGaming. Some people call him.
I don't think people call me that. That's just
that people definitely come up to you and be like, "Yo, are you Gay Baby Gaming?"
I don't think they do that.
I don't believe you.
But yeah, welcome to the show, Kaufman.
Thank you for having me. I'm ready to let's talk.
Yeah, let's talk.
Of course.
Let's get it on.
So, what's been happening with you on your end? What's been going on in your life? You graduated recently.
I graduated. I got to sit through. I got to stand in a gym for 2 hours and then sit on a field for an hour and a half. For graduation, which would have preferred a little bit less standing, but it was a nice ceremony.
I had to stand for my graduation. Well,
I got to sit, but it was really hot out.
I sat, but in the area before they took us to the graduating area, like where they give you your diploma, you go up to the whatever, the stage or whatever. They had us in like this underground area. There were no chairs, nothing, and we were all just standing in this like giant, like it was almost like an underground like
That's what we were doing.
garage.
Except it was in a gym.
Yeah, and it was just and I remember I was just talking to the people. I'm like, man, it'd been really nice if they gave us some chairs because we were standing for a good like maybe like 40 minutes, like maybe half an hour. So
Lucky.
your feet hurt a little bit after that. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, see, I had a disaster potentially happening, a potential disaster that could have happened, because in the midst of us standing there, I had to take a bath. I would have potentially needed to take
a bath.
A bathroom break.
Oh, bathroom.
I had to poop. But I could not. The problem was that I didn't want to leave and then have them start calling us out. So I was stuck in a dilemma of, do I leave or do I just like say, you know what, I can stick around. I did end up sticking through it. It was the right call, because if I had made the wrong decision, would have made the problem worse.
I see.
But we did stand in that gym for a long time.
Weird question. Do you have to go to your graduation? Like, because I know we didn't have our high school graduation because of COVID, but like, are you forced to go to graduate, or can they just send it to you
I
in the
don't
mail?
think you're forced.
No, I don't think anyone is forced.
Because I don't want to go to mine. Fucking, I don't want to stand.
Then you don't go.
Good.
I
Because
don't
They
think
send your diploma in the mail, so
Yeah.
good. That's all I want.
yeah.
But that sounds like a fucking nightmare, just to stand for fucking like hours.
It's not that bad.
It would have been more of a nightmare if I was just standing by myself without people that I know.
Yeah, like that.
Oh, that's
what
true.
I was like that for a little bit, and then eventually I saw people who I recognized, and I was like, oh, okay, let me talk to these people, and then
I saw people that I
got a little better.
recognized because there were only 10 people graduating from my department.
ha,
So I
based.
was like, oh, well, I guess I know who I'm talking to.
We talked about this. You only had 10 people graduating in your department.
Yeah, 3 people graduated from my major.
Wow. That fucking sucks. Didn't you say there were like 50 law students or something? Another like
There was a lot of business students. We were right next to the School of Business, and there was like a million of them. I don't know the exact number, but imagine 10 and then multiply it by whatever number you think is reasonable.
Jesus Christ. So I think my major only had like 6, 7 people graduate. Which I was like, damn. because my professor was complaining. He's like, yeah, no, we're not getting any funding. I'm like, yeah, LAU hates giving funding. Oh, also the clarification: me and Kaufman go to the same school, LAU. So
Went.
Well, you're still going.
I'm still going. I have one more
Yeah.
year. Kaufman went to the same school as me. He just got out, so
He's free.
he's free
I'm
now.
free. Even though I still show up on campus, probably more than you do.
You know, I try not to go because fucking, it's just a nightmare. Well, now that we're not on
Well,
recording the podcast, we actually speak freely
I
about
go out
this.
of my own free will.
I don't. I'm stuck there because that's where all my classes are, and my professor is like, "Hey, pretty good with video, kid.
Hey,
Can you help me out?"
Oi.
You know, but plus I have to go
Take
there
a
for
lumps.
PTV shit now. Now that we're officially a partner, I don't know what you call us.
Now you're
but-
real.
You're-
You're real.
A real?
Your partners.
You're real.
I have no fucking clue, but you know. But Kaufman, we were talking, and what happened today? You said you hurt yourself.
Oh no.
Okay, so today I had an eventful day today. So I woke up. Actually, okay, I got a flashback. Yesterday I was at work,
Mhm.
and I tripped because more of I slipped on a wet floor.
You lost it all.
So I landed on my knee and I was like, "Ow!" That's kind of annoying, but I was fine. And then today, had an eventful day. I got to see the new Mad Max Furiosa, a Mad Max story,
Okay.
and it was pretty good. And then
Mad Max is a pretty good franchise.
yeah, I went bowling afterwards. We paid for 2 hours of bowling. About 50 minutes in, it was my turn to bowl. I got a little bit too aggressive with the bowling ball and somehow fell forward, and landed on the same, well, not only on the same knee that I fell on yesterday, but also the elbow that I was using to bowl. And that wasn't fun, obviously, because I had to leave because I just couldn't bowl. It's not broken, I don't think.
You don't think?
You don't think? Well, I think if it was broken, you
If
would
it
know.
was
Yeah.
broken, I don't think I'd be able to move it. And I couldn't move it
Exactly.
right
Yeah.
now. And
Was
then
Charles there to take care of you?
Charles wasn't there.
No.
He had plans, so unfortunately he could not come.
Dude, he's still the same old man.
But,
Fucking- he still has plans.
and then I have to follow up on that because then I got home from all that. I'm like, okay,
Mhm.
time to sit down and not fall down. And then as I was going upstairs, I fell.
Oh my
again.
God.
I felt.
Yeah, I think you just gotta like stop walking, dude. I think
I
you
am.
need to just take a
I'm
wheelchair
sitting
Dude,
down.
wherever
that's
you
the
go.
shit I
Downstairs.
tell my grandma, bro. Just don't fall.
Just
Don't
don't.
fall.
You can't tell someone to don't fall.
But that Mad Max movie was good.
It was good.
Because I saw the I haven't seen too much of Mad Max. I know there was those old ones they made back in like the 80s. I want to say
I
was
think
it
it
80s?
was 70s.
70s. Sorry,
I have never seen a Mad Max movie before.
I saw the one with oh god, I forgot the actor's name.
Got
his name.
Fury Road.
Yeah, it was Fury Road. It was that one.
Yeah.
That one was good. I actually like that one a lot.
I think I may have gotten a bit more out of the movie if I had seen Fury Road. but I
Yeah,
still
because
liked it a
that
lot.
character Furiosa is in Fury Road. So
Well, now I know what they're about.
you know what's up.
It was an interesting film. 2 weeks ago I saw Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes without having seen a Planet of the Apes movie.
Oh,
I still enjoyed it. I still
I-
enjoyed it.
I've seen a couple of those. I've seen the original, like the original, which is great, masterpiece. Then I saw the one with James Franco. That one.
I know what happens in that movie, but I haven't seen it.
And then I saw the one where it's the ape Caesar, and there's like a war with the apes, and like there's a civil war with the apes. I don't know. It was weird.
Okay.
I kind of lost interest after that, though. I was like, I don't know what's going on. Yeah.
Wild.
I only know about
You
the
wa-
clip that goes like, "Oh,
Oh
no!" That's it. That's all.
Beautiful day.
Where it's like
You
that
see,
fuck-
you watch movies, Colin?
Not really anymore. I'm watching more TV shows. I've been watching.
Ah, you're a TV guy. You think you're better than us, huh?
I'm a movie guy.
I've been watching One Piece.
I think I'm kind of both. I mean, I guess if I had to, I guess I would pick shows over a movie because I guess shows there's a little bit more to it. it can last longer. You know, a movie's usually only what, like 2-3 hours, sometimes 4.
I prefer the short bursts.
That's fair. That's definitely fair.
Because it's just like, oh, I have to watch like a lot of episodes of this, and it's like,
See, the thing I don't like about movies is I feel like they can't do like everything they want to do.
Well, I like that they can't do everything because at least
yeah,
to interpretation.
But I feel like there's some like context that's missing. That's why, you know, usually I'll prefer a show format than a movie format. But I mean, listen, I enjoy both just as much, you know. So, you guys ever get a Stanley Cup?
No, I heard they had lead.
Oh yeah, I heard lead.
Yeah, I heard they're overrated as fuck.
That's like
I also don't get what the hype is about it. I think it's just TikTok propaganda, right?
I have like a sippy cup.
Yeah, I used to have one too when I was a baby.
No, like okay, I can't. I don't think I can turn on my camera to show proof of this, but I have like a cup that I just use, and I don't think there's any lead in it.
Excuse me. Wow, where did that come from?
Sippy cup was the wrong word.
I know this is like an unpopular opinion, but I just use plastic cups and water bottles and shit.
Wow, you must hate the environment.
I really do. I just want to see all the turtles die. It's just so convenient, man. Just pick a water bottle, go.
I like turtles.
You know, why would I want turtles? You know, look. If there's a species of animal that I want to be wiped off the face of the planet, it's koalas.
Really? What did they do to you, man?
They're useless. They're stupid animals. And they don't contribute anything.
That's like half of the animals on the earth right now.
Yes, but most of them are at least like not useless.
Koalas have hands though.
Yes, but like they don't do anything.
Yeah, they'll fuck around, man. They don't give a shit.
I want you to look up koala facts and be like, and you're just gonna be like, ugh.
They eat their own poop.
They eat their own poop because that's the only way they can get nutrients.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
They only
I'm
eat
looking this shit up.
They only eat eucalyptus, and eucalyptus has like no nutritional value.
Yep.
They eat their own poop, and they feed the poop to their babies.
Yep.
And they sleep like 18 hours a day.
Yep.
Their own.
And like, if you give them food that isn't eucalyptus, they just won't eat it.
Yep. Listen, they're picky eaters, man.
They have a poo-eating phase?
Yes.
Yeah?
They all have to eat poo at some point.
They have to.
Then why do they have to? I thought it was just an option. I thought it was like, okay, maybe you got some like weird ones. I thought there was just like some weird ones. No, why do they need to?
Nope, they only eat poop.
I think it's to consume it, I think. They need it for some reason. It's like for some bacteria or whatever to get in their mouth. It helps break it down, I think.
What
I don't know, it's weird.
That's fucking weird.
Listen, I'm not a koala. Don't ask me. Maybe we'll get one on the show eventually. You can ask him.
You know what question? I was thinking, if you could fight like an animal, like you had the one. No, well.
Are you asking what's the biggest animal you could take in a fight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like right before, it would be close.
This is my favorite. This is my favorite question.
I think I could honestly 1v1 a black bear.
I think you would die.
No, I think I could. I honestly.
You realize you're going in bare hands, no weapons.
Oh, I see what you did there. That's a good one.
I didn't realize I did that.
No, but seriously, like, okay, brown bear, I'm cooked. Polar bear, I'm cooked. Like any bear.
Polar bears are scary.
Yeah, they are.
They only eat meat, dude.
They only eat meat. That's their diet. Makes you as a food source.
I think I could take a red panda.
I would hope.
The thing is, I'm small.
Yeah, I'm pretty big.
I'm a tiny little dude. I don't think I can take a big animal, but I don't want to say like squirrel.
Anyone can take a squirrel.
Better than that.
If you lose to a squirrel.
Okay, I would lose to a squirrel. I might lose the long game to the squirrel because it might give me rabies.
No, I think if I fought a black bear 100 times, I would win 20 out of the 100 fights.
That's not good.
Okay, but I still think I could win though. Like I still think the probability is not in my favor. Like it's definitely like an 80 to 20. Like he wins. It's 80 to 20 odds in black bear's favor. But a black bear is not as big as the other bears. they're a little bit smaller. I feel like if you can get like a good like headlock on them, or if you can get a little, there was this one dude who like punched a bear in its throat, and that fucking scared the shit out of it, and went running.
I never seen the guy that punches a kangaroo.
Yes, that video is based as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Also terrifying because that kangaroo could easily beat the shit out of that guy.
Yeah, man.
Dude, kangaroos are fighting machines.
Its toes,
terrifying. Those things are ripped.
Yeah, those things are jacked, and also its toes, like those little like things.
And claws.
Dude, they have claws on their like.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, those things are monsters. But not gonna lie, I think I could fight a kangaroo. I think I could throw hands. I think I'd win.
I'd rather fight a bear.
But dude, that thing is so much fun.
Black bear. We're being specific here. A black bear.
I'll fight.
You give me a.
I think I could fight a kangaroo. Once I pin it down, then
I think I can fight a mountain lion.
Honestly, I think you would have a better chance with a mountain lion than a bear.
I think I would too, but I want a challenge.
You want a challenge?
Yeah.
And then Kaufman, you said red panda.
Yep.
They're like a raccoon. They're not even a panda.
All right. Now, the kind of like piggyback off this. This time you have to fight.
Oh, I get it. Piggy, like pigs. That's a good one. Pretty smart here. Keep fucking talking.
Jesus. To piggyback off of this question. Okay, same situation except you get 4 other people and you get 1 weapon, like 1 melee weapon. Not
one
like
weapon.
Then you know what? I'm upgrading to the bear.
You're upgrading to the bear. Okay.
Do we all have to survive?
Just you.
Okay, then I'm actually upgrading to giraffe.
You're going to giraffe?
Yeah, you know what? I feel like there's enough fodder. We could do like a piggyback maneuver. I could get onto its neck, and then that would be business.
Because giraffes are easy. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Because fucking.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay. All right. You gotta calm down here, buddy.
Because dude, here's the thing. It has weak spots. It's fucking.
Okay, but it's fucking. You know that like they stomp on you, right? Like they fucking like. They go to town. They'll knock you over and they'll just fucking.
Just don't get down. Don't.
Or they throw their neck around, dude. They fucking
They
well, here's the thing.
Necks at each other.
Just one giraffe. So if you go for its legs and just fucking make it a potato.
Okay, I think I
make it a potato.
You know what? I'll say it. I think I could take 2 giraffes.
I think
2 giraffes.
Like I've seen One Piece. I've seen how deadly giraffes can be.
You never specified the level of weapon it had.
I think that if
it just has to be a melee weapon.
If it's what did you say? 4 people?
You get 4 people.
If it's 4 people and we get 1 weapon like a spear, I think we can take an elephant down.
I think if I had I'm gonna say chainsaw.
I can take down an elephant.
We're gonna go for chainsaw.
Listen, if hunter gatherers were able to take down mammoths with like 3 people, we could take it down with 4.
I feel like they have more than people.
That's propaganda.
Are you sure about that, buddy?
I've seen Far Cry Primal. They only used like 3 people to take down that mammoth.
You're using Far Cry Primal as your source.
Yeah.
What a okay, sure.
That was a pretty cool concept for a game, by the way. Unfortunately, I think it was executed.
Unfortunately, it was made by the people that made Far Cry.
Yeah, Ubisoft. Hey, Ubisoft used to be a good company, like every company.
Dude.
Is that true for all of them?
Yes, it's every company nowadays, man.
My favorite company is Mojang. That's a lie,
dude.
I think I've talked about them like a million times, so I'm not going to talk about it anymore. But
dude, they don't even do anything.
They do nothing. They're the laziest company in the fucking world.
But dude, I don't know why big video games companies have been really lazy recently. Like
video.
I said video games.
I'm saying big. What?
We need to take you to a doctor.
I would not say recently, unless if you mean like recently in like the past 10 to 15 years.
Not 10 to 15 years. I'm talking about like, I'll say like start of 2020. They've been getting like
they've been but they've been doing this stuff. They've been doing that stuff for a while, bro.
But like, here's the thing: I haven't seen any good big video game releases from them like in a while. Like it's either like some indie company that they buy or they get the rights to. Like for example, what was that? Helldivers, where Sony fucking got access to it.
Sony did that and then almost
literally fucked it up.
Almost beefed it completely.
Because fucking, if you don't know about that situation, Helldivers, the company and the people that made it partnered with PlayStation to bring it to consoles.
The company.
Helldivers the company, baby.
I don't fucking know who makes Helldivers. I never played it. So they basically made it. PlayStation had the rights to consoles or some shit. Basically, wanted to make it require a PSN account or some shit, and everyone flipped their shit. Like, actually lost it. Like, where everyone started returning it.
Yeah, the reason wasn't just because you needed a PSN account. You could not make a PSN account in multiple areas of the world, so people just would not be able to play the game.
How many companies? Or not companies, countries.
There was a lot. I
think it was like, what was it?
It was definitely in the double digits at least.
I thought it was 100.
I think it was 100 something. And it's just like, yeah, and like the devs were like, what the heck? Why are you doing that?
Because it's 172 companies. Yeah, no, that's money down the chute. It was fucking but everyone was so pissed, especially the PC players, which then there had a huge uproar. Then after like a week or two, they just stopped. They were like, yeah, no, Helldivers, you do whatever you do. Where Sony's trying to do that with other games though now, but it hasn't been talked about. I think they're trying to do it with their mainline games with what was it, God of War Ragnarok and shit. And what is the benefit of doing that? Like why force your players to make an account
so that they'll buy your system?
Yes.
Buy a PS5. It has
Yeah.
No, that doesn't make me want to buy a PS5 though. Honestly, it makes me not want to. Like, what happened to the days where you used to have exclusives? Like, that was your enticement.
I mean, PlayStation, I think, is the only big console that has exclusives still.
Well,
what about Nintendo?
I mean, okay, there's a Switch. Sorry, there's a Switch.
The Switch is like, that's like you buy a Switch for the exclusives. You buy a PS5 because it's a strong ass console.
Yeah, it's listen. Microsoft is out of the running. I don't give a shit what anyone says. I was a big, big Microsoft guy, but they unfortunately, they made
a thing called the Xbox One, and then they have not recovered.
Yeah, no,
it's been shit.
Because listen, the Xbox 360, I think it's one of the best consoles they ever made, like of all time.
Yep,
it is a great fucking console. That was it though. That was their magnum opus.
Honestly, have you ever played original Xbox games? Those went kind of hard.
Yep.
Those went kind of crazy.
Yeah, no, and the thing is, unfortunately, Xbox got rid of all of their
They got rid of all their studios.
They got rid of all their and their
Well, they didn't get rid of them. They just bought them and didn't do anything with them. They just
they got rid of them. No,
did they get rid of them?
Yeah, the people that made Hi-Fi Rush, which was the best Xbox exclusive in like years, got shut down.
When was this recent?
It was not very recent. It was like the last couple of months.
What? I was thinking like years. This was in the past 2. Oh my god, that's a fucking travesty. Because I know. Oh my god, they did that with so many companies. I know they did that with what was it? The big one with Rare. Oh my god, Rare died as soon as they got bought.
Rare still makes games, I think.
Yeah, they do.
They made Sea of Thieves, I think.
Did they?
Yeah.
They made Sea of Thieves. Hold up, let's look this shit up.
Let me look up a list of video games developed by Rare. Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, they did. They
also made Connect Sports.
What a travesty. Dude, like, I don't know what the fuck Xbox... Like, I get it. They have infinite money because of computers. So, it doesn't really fucking matter. They just do this for funsies. But, like, come on, man. Like, at least, like... Make something like
I think they don't have any more console exclusives. That's a big one.
That's a big one too. Where I think the last Xbox I got was the Xbox X, and I'm gonna be honest, I haven't touched it. I set it up for Christmas, got it, haven't touched that motherfucker. But I have so many games on there. I'm like, fuck it. But that's probably gonna be my last Xbox console because I mostly play on PC now. Like where I think I fully made the transition to PC. Where I still play the Switch once in a while, but like. It's so much nicer on PC. You could mod shit. You could do whatever the fuck you want. You could buy any game through Steam, which Steam has.
Buy a lot of games through Steam. Steam is great.
Steam is probably the best.
Of course. I mean, it's PC, man. PC's taking over.
You don't have to say probably. You could just say it's the best.
It is the best. It's definitively the best.
It's the only one that like doesn't actively hate you.
Yep. Where thank God for Steam because they actually, unlike other companies that like to raise their prices for older games, they actually lower them for fucking Steam, which is nice because
sales all the time.
Yep. And then there's
and
the
like
Steam
when you buy your game, it's like, oh, so you have the game now.
Yeah, exactly. Also, the Steam
most
share.
Most of the time.
Steam share is fucking.
I didn't even think about Steam share,
dude. Okay, not to expose us, but we do a Steam share. I think there's two groups of Steam share where it's Yee's games and my games. Where under me is Joel, Lucas, Chris, and Yee, and then I'm under Yee, and then it's Buke. Basically the same people, I think. Same people, but plus Buke. And we just have an infinite library. I can't speak.
Unlimited games.
We have everything. Like, I think it's like we have about over 400 games, which it's like insane. And when we buy a new game, all of us get the same copy, and it's insane. And where technically the downside is when you play the game, like you can't play the game. So like, let's just say I'm playing I don't know Cuphead for Steam Edition or some shit. Technically, you can't play it because I'm playing it, so it's like you have one copy. But we have this little hack thing called Qualigeddon, which overrides that. So
why are you just exposing us?
Dude, I'm gonna be honest. Do you think Steam's really just gonna be like, these fucking guys with a podcast? We're just gonna get rid of them. They're not allowed to use Qualigeddon or Steam anymore. No, they're not gonna fucking pay attention to us. That is my last words before that actually happens. But yeah,
you're doing a great job this podcast. I just want to point out.
I know, I am. I'm just exposing our secrets and shit. But Steam's very nice. Just long short of it, so many games.
Steam's nice. I have a wish list of games that I will never play, and a bunch of games that I've downloaded that I'll never play. But I get to do that, and it's easy.
Yep. No, but for some reason, we all still play League of Legends. I don't know.
What do you mean all?
I'm talking about like all. I'm talking about like Skamal.
I don't play it.
I don't play it anymore.
I've never played it, and I never will.
Good. It's a curse. It's like cigarettes. It's just so addicting. But I only play it when we do the 5v5s, or like if I'm bored, which is I usually either record or just work. So, but fucking most of it, I want to say like a quarter of us is.
When you say that you do it when you're bored is like that's just a sign that you're like, okay, no, you still do it. It's like,
well, it's sort of like okay, like I don't know. Let's just say I'm done with my work and I've played all the games that I wanted to play. Like recently, I was playing what was it, Security Breach, from FNAF, and I still need to finish it, but I got tired of it because Jesus Christ, that game's broken as fuck. It's so broken, and I don't know why. And I'm like, it was like $60 on release, but it's whatever. What games do you like playing, Kaufman, besides Pokemon?
Are you asking what I'm playing right now?
Yeah.
Recently, been playing a little indie game called Rabbit and Steel. It's like a bullet hell multiplayer roguelike raid game. You gotta dodge a bunch of shit and kill a bunch of things.
That's fun. Is it multiplayer?
It is multiplayer. You can do it with up to 4 people.
Aw, shit. I know what we're doing.
It's $20 on Steam.
Yeah.
You know, shout outs to Steam.
Shout out to Steam.
Shout out to Steam for letting me play games. Have I been playing anything else lately? I've been getting really into Zuma. You remember Zuma?
The fuck is Zuma?
Okay, so you know, I'm gonna send you a picture of Zuma, and you'll be like, oh.
Okay, well I'll put it on screen as well to give context. Let's look in the chat.
I'm gonna send it, and you're gonna be like, oh, it's that game.
Oh, it's that game. It's the fucking bullshit.
Yes, it's the thing that you'd see at like.
You saw like every casino or random bar.
Or like casinos. You just see it at bars. It's like, who's even playing this?
That's what you've been playing?
This game is fun.
I can't really comment on it. I haven't played it, so. Huh.
You can get the Zuma pack.
The Zuma pack.
It comes with Zuma, Bejeweled, What's Peggle?
I know
Okay,
Peggle.
Peggle is like actually a god tier game.
Peggle is actually excellent.
Peggle's pretty good.
That's a great game.
It used to come with your Xbox 360.
Mhm.
Yes, it did.
It was a good
Pretty
game.
good game to come with it.
I wish I could get pegged.
Hey, buddy, your goth fantasy isn't in this call. I'm telling you that right now.
Yeah,
You have to
I
wait
know.
for Gert for that one.
You know, I do. I need it. I need to. But which one? You know what game that was announced? That we're so fucking excited for
The
2025.
Killer Bean.
Is that getting a game?
Did you not see the trailer?
There's a Killer Bean game.
Yeah.
Yes,
it's
and
in
it looks
development.
awesome.
What?
I didn't hear about it getting announced, but I knew it was
No,
in
it got they showed off. They announced early access at the Summer Game Fest. That no, I didn't care about anything else they showed off. But they showed off the Killer Bean game. Shout
Why
out
does
to
it look
Jeff
like
Lou.
Fortnite?
Dude,
It looks good though.
tell me that does not look like the most fun thing you've ever seen.
Oh, this actually looks sick as fuck. Are those beans?
could-
Those are bean enemies.
What
Oh
do
my
you mean?
god, this actually looks like a lot of fun.
We watched the movie.
We did watch the movie. Little context: Killer Bean's a movie.
It's a movie. It's a passion project.
It is a
Made
passion
by
project.
one guy.
But you know, I don't really know how to describe it. It's just a spy movie or killer movie.
It's not. It's an action movie.
It's like an action movie that is about a killer bean. You just
Yeah.
watch it. Isn't it on YouTube?
It is on YouTube.
You can watch it on YouTube. Just look it up. The full movie's on YouTube. And yeah, no, I did not know they were getting a fucking.
It's
game.
been in development for a while.
I guess I just been in the fucking.
Bro's been working Bro's been in the studio.
You know, I guess I just been in the fucking Goonies. It's fucking
Honestly, I gotta respect the commitment.
They have a
got to
zombies
it.
mode. Holy shit! Oh, this is actually gonna be sick.
It's just
Zombies actually be heat.
zombie beans.
If it's like Black Ops zombies, I'm fucking in.
Zombies.
Dude, this game actually looks sick. Dude, this guy has a dream. I don't know what it is with his fucking bean, man. And what he loves about him, but he's making some.
He's flicking the bean.
He's making some decent shit out of it, which is weird to say, cause a killer bean. Huh?
It's interesting at the very least. It's very interesting.
Yeah, no, it's very unique and interesting. Just I'm just
But
surprised.
it's so bizarre, but like, it's just fun.
You know, I'm just there's having a stroke. I'm just glad that there's a guy that's chasing his dreams and
Look,
is
I
actually-
wish I could do what this guy is.
you know, not because this guy just
Maybe
making
not
amazing
with
shit.
killer beans.
Yeah,
but,
no,
like,
I don't know where he got killer beans from.
I don't know. Is that what working on the Matrix does to a guy?
He worked on the Matrix.
He worked on, I think, Matrix Reloaded.
Yeah, it was something like that. He worked on a pretty big project, though. I know it was something like that,
And then he said, I'm going to make Killer Bean.
which was a masterpiece.
It was alright. I think it was alright. We watched it on New Year's, by the way.
We watched it on New Year's, I think right before COVID.
I don't remember. Did we meet on New Year's for COVID or some shit?
No shot.
I don't remember.
I
Gets- it
think
gets
we did
blurry
the year
every
after,
year.
but I know we definitely didn't year of.
You know, I don't think you would definitely not be there because you would just fucking die.
That was in my death era.
Yep. Dude, COVID fucking tried killing you, man.
It was more. COVID did not try killing me. It was everything else.
Well, it was trying to kill everything, but like, you had a rough time during COVID,
Mm-hmm.
which that was another.
But then,
fun
we press on.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Look, I had a rough time today when I fell down like 3 times.
Yeah, no, dude. You had like that syndrome of like just fucking the world just constantly
Banana
trying to
peel.
kill you. Yeah, or either that.
I
Just,
got banana peel syndrome.
you just fucking always slip and fall. Like, always something wrong going on just internally. Fucking.
But does that stop me? No.
You're a legend, Kaufman. You are a fucking legend.
Who's gonna stop him? No one.
No one's gonna stop.
Not me.
But you know what? A game I'm really excited for. Going back.
You know,
Civ
let's talk about
7.
the original
Civ 7.
top. They announced Civ 7.
Yeah,
Yes,
they
they
did.
did.
And I'm actually really fucking hyped for that shit.
It looks really good.
Was Civ 6 good?
It okay, it doesn't
Nope.
look. They didn't show anything. They
Well,
only
here's
showed
the
a
thing.
teaser.
The art style looks the original as Civ 5.
We don't know that.
Dude, you're telling me that doesn't look like...
We don't know. We don't know enough.
All right.
They're showing gameplay in August, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that's fair.
So we'll have to see.
I don't know. I think it's very similar to... Again, they didn't show any gameplay. They just showed a little trailer, teaser. But it looks like the original Civ 5. Because Civ 5... Oh, honestly, I want to play Civ again, man. That was a good peak time. Civ gameplay. Oh. But, yep.
Oh. I have Civ games on my channel.
Oh yeah,
After that.
little plug. Go subscribe to Some Random Persons for more Civ gameplay.
Some
Maybe
random
if you,
persons. Yeah, with a plural. There's more people. It's just me. Fucking
Whatever.
hate you, man.
maybe if you would fucking upload. You haven't uploaded in 3 months.
I'm gonna upload tomorrow, maybe.
He says maybe, like it's actually gonna happen. It is no way.
Yeah, that's all I hear.
You know what? I don't give a shit. I upload every Tuesday and Thursday, so that's all I need.
Listen, I got a lot of work to do, man. I got 2 jobs. I got like.
Okay,
I do
but
a
then
lot of
when
stuff.
when your work slows down,
I got a D&D campaign to run. I got a
dude,
bunch
that
of shit
shit's
to do.
never gonna end.
It's gonna end by Christmas.
No, it's not. No, it's gonna end by the summer. $10. We only have 10 sessions left.
It'll be over by Christmas.
I swear to God, if you prolong this until Christmas, I'm gonna.
It'll be over.
We have
By
10
Christmas.
sessions. We have 3
Yeah,
months.
This episode is lasting till Christmas.
Dude, imagine that'd be so fucking.
28-year episode.
Dude, that would fucking lose my.
That'd
mind.
be a world record.
That would be a world record for the longest podcast.
World's longest podcast episode.
Dude, I think we would run out of shit to talk about real quick if we did like a podcast that lasted days. Oh my lord, but that'd be a fun little thing to do. But
Yeah. Don't me.
how's your channel going? You still
You give me the ick.
Oh.
Doing fuck all.
You doing fuck all with your channel?
Yeah, if you tagged a bloke who did fuck all, you'd be tagging me.
What?
What the fuck, man?
I'm so confused.
Okay. That didn't even sound like it.
He just loves doing that. He just loves saying.
Yeah. Dude, my allergies are killing me today, dude. I have a fucking headache right now. My nose is fucking nasally, and my throat is itchy.
Oh damn. What is it? Pollen you're allergic to?
I have no clue, dude. I usually don't get allergies, so I don't know what's making it act up today.
What a nerd he is. Allergies. Do you have allergies, Kaufman?
No.
Nerd. I'm a jock.
The fuck? The fuck is wrong with you?
Everything.
Yeah, I could tell. I could tell, big boy.
You think I'm big?
He's gonna hold that over in his head for like days now. As soon as I say he's big,
I'll take the compliment, man.
No, no, he's not gonna shut up about it. But anyway, I have a question for you guys. What do you guys? Because a lot of Cena brought up icks. What do you guys think are your biggest icks in people? I'm not gonna say women
If they
because we don't
breathe.
talk to it. You breathe first.
What exactly is an ick?
Oh, I'm so glad you're at. You fuck. I had a stroke. So glad you
Your
asked.
ass.
Dude, listen. That wasn't the thing. I got excited, but I'm so glad you asked. Where an ick was originally founded by women, where if a guy did something they did not like, they would get this gross feeling and lose attraction for him. Where basically it's like I don't know. I guess your red flags or I don't know. It's sort of like
red flag probably would have been a smarter word.
Better, yeah, that's starting point.
Well, you know what? I thought the ick word was more trendy. We got to be hip in this podcast,
Yeah.
man. Fucking Lucas's podcast hit 60. We need to get most of these at a 60 view rate, man.
Let me think.
So, what is your like red flags you see in people because we don't talk to women?
My fault. They're scary.
Listen, I don't blame you. Listen, we actually had a scrapped episode in the studio with Alexa until the footage got corrupted.
Hey, I can't believe you leaked her name like that. You're such an idiot.
First of all, I could censor it, and two, I don't think it fucking matters. Doesn't matter for the Let's Talk.
I'm just looking out for her sister, all right?
It fucking doesn't matter, but dude, I'm thinking about this conversation. Dude, I'm getting brain rot. Like, this doesn't. Her name doesn't fucking matter. But
I'm gaslighting you.
Yeah, you are, and it's fucking with my head, you dumbass. But you know, Latina and me were terrified. Women are terrifying. Absolutely. Absolute. Like
people that ask questions that they definitely already know the answer to. That's my ick.
So it's like,
what? So it's like if you're gonna ask me something that you clearly already know, or that you don't actually care about the answer to specifically.
Oh, that's annoying.
Like, that's like why?
Because why ask the question in general if you already know the answer?
Like, go away.
If you're unsure or whatever, or no, I think it's whatever. But like at that point, it's not a question. It's just you're asking just to ask. That's annoying. But
look, there's a lot of awesome things you can do. Don't do that.
All right, that's...
I'm saying no to that.
All right, that's a fair one. What about you, Lod? What's your red flag in people?
I don't know.
They keep asking for reworks.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you do the same thing over and over again. That's the definition of insanity. I don't know if you do that.
You literally do the same thing over and over each week.
I do not. Yes, I do my own thing, dude.
You go to the gym and you do the same thing every week. And you literally say the quote, the definition of insanity, over and over and over again.
You know, I'm just trying to have a good time here, and you're fucking ruining my vibe, dude. Not gonna lie.
Just say what you fucking... Just say what your fucking red flag is. Is it that fucking hard?
I don't know. I don't really know. I mean,
you know, you definitely do.
Do I?
Cause fucking you complain about fucking people so much.
I only complain about people when they're annoying.
Exactly. So half the people in the gym.
No, that I'm just doing because I'm angry.
Why are you angry?
I gotta let out this rage sometimes, you know. If it bottles up, then I might go berserk.
This officially turned into an intervention. Why the fuck are you angry?
I'm angry at everyone.
Man, okay, Shadow.
Why are you so mad all the time, brother?
Brother. Fucking, why are you angry? Fucking. Alright,
why are you angry?
I'm fucking, dude. I'm fucking. It's you sound.
Dude, that's one thing that was so annoying when recording the studio. I could not curse at all. It was so annoying.
I can curse. I can say some curse words.
Yeah, curse words like half of my personality.
That's a problem.
That is a problem.
I don't give a shit.
You want help? You need help? You alright?
As soon as you get help for your anger issues, that's when I'll stop cursing.
I don't have anger issues. I'm just gaslighting you. Sorry, I burped there. I don't know if you heard that.
You wish you could gaslight me.
Okay, I guess, you know, when you say it like that, you know, I understand what you're going for.
So, I think one of the last questions I'll ask for everyone on the table. What do you guys think is the most underrated game of your childhood that you would, like, recommend to somebody? Like, you'd be like, what the fuck is this? And you're like, just try it. Just fucking try it.
Spore.
Spore?
I actually want to try Spore, dude.
Spore. Okay, let me clarify. The first 2/5 of Spore are the greatest game you have ever played in your life, and then the rest of the game goes from meh, pretty good, god awful. There's 5 phases. 3 of them are good. 1 of them is okay. Space is the worst idea they've ever had.
So, what is Spore, though?
That is a good question.
That's a good question.
What
You make a guy and then you evolve it through the 5 stages of evolution of cell, creature, tribe, civilization, and space. And you have to do different shit depending on what phase you're in.
Huh. Neat.
Like when you're in the creatures stage, you have to like either fight or like befriend things. If you're in the tribal stage, you kind of do the same thing, but like in a different method. And if you're in like civilization stage, like you make buildings, you build tanks.
Huh.
You have to manage the economy.
Yeah, it's good. It's a crazy game overall.
You know, it sounds interesting. It's like basically like an evolving game. It's
yes, that's literally what it is.
All right. What about you, Latticino? What do you recommend?
What game for people to play
That's like underrated that people haven't heard of that you think should be?
Oh god. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Fucking Civ 5. Yeah, there you go.
That's a good one. Civ 5.
That's not your. Actually, I guess it is your childhood.
It kind of counts.
I mean, the games I played from my childhood. I mean, I don't really know. I can't say any of the Halo games. Everyone knows those games are good. I'm not gonna say any Black Ops game. Yeah, I mean,
expand your repertoire.
I don't know, dude.
So I got a good one.
Ooh.
It's gonna be It's gonna be something stupid. I'm guessing right now.
Castle Crashers.
Oh well, everyone's gonna agree with you on that. Everyone loves Castle Crashers.
But dude, there's a lot of people that still don't know about it. Like now, like
I actually don't believe that. I'm pretty sure most people have heard of Castle Crashers.
Here's the thing: if you played Xbox 360, then of course you have. But like,
yeah, it's also on Steam.
You know, of course it's on. But like nowadays, nobody knows about it, and it's still like a very popular and like kind of relevant, I guess.
I think you said the most popular game.
Well, like, did I? Kind.
I feel like more people know what Castle Crashers is than Civ 5.
That's fair. Okay, then.
100%. Yeah.
That was a big deal. Big deal.
Okay, then maybe that's just outdated. And then what is an underrated game? I don't know. Five Nights at Freddy's, Inside the Back Rooms.
Not underrated.
Oh, you know what game? Far Cry 5.
I don't believe you. I refuse to believe that is a good game.
I think it's a really good game. I played that back when
I was 5.
Not high. Like, what was it? High school. It was somewhere in high school, and I think it was a really good game. For what it was, where I played Far Cry 4, it just wasn't the same, and then Far Cry 6 just deviated too far from 5 that I'm like, nah. It just, they got everything right with 5. 5 was just a nice shooter with objectives, story. It was simple and it was nice. And those were the Overwatch days when fucking that shit was still relevant. Because you guys haven't known, Overwatch kind of sucks now.
It's over.
You know, Overwatch is officially over.
Well, not officially, but
dude, you know what's weird?
I don't think people care that much about Overwatch anymore, unless if you're like actively playing it.
Dude, there's still like kind of a scene. It's obviously not as big as it once was, but
no, there's definitely a scene for it. It's just like,
why? Like, dude, I'm gonna be honest. Overwatch got so bad, like over the years, especially when 2 came out, because there was supposed to be a fucking campaign. Fucking after a year's worth of development, they said, yeah, no, we're just canceling the campaign. So what did they do in Overwatch 2? They added 3 new champions on release. By the time the first year out, it was a total of 5 new champions. Couple reworks. Increased the shit out of the boxes. Having a stroke. Increased the prices of all the skins and removed loot boxes. Which somehow is even more expensive than the loot boxes. Which I fucking used to make so many loot box openings. Oh my god, I was a sucker for that shit. But old games are pretty base. What do you guys think is a game you wish you could go back to and play?
Well, I can.
Well, I'm talking about like right now, what
The first time?
Do you for the first time?
like if you could go back in time and go back to the release of like a game and like experience it again, what release would you guys go to? It was like hype. It was like I don't know. I'll give an example. Like fucking like it's like the release of Halo 3 and fucking people are playing it the online's peak. Like go back and get that experience.
Maybe I guess maybe Halo Reach.
Pikmin 3.
Oh, Pikmin 3 is a good one.
When that game came out, I've been looking forward to that for like
Either that or
years.
Persona 5. I would love to.
I've been looking forward to Pikmin 3 for years. Then it came out and I was like, this game is awesome.
You know, Pikmin was such me and Chris
Even though I will say right now it is my least favorite Pikmin game.
Really?
2 is my favorite game ever. 4 isn't that far behind, and I think 1 is better.
4 is that good?
4 is really good.
Damn. Because I haven't played it yet, and I really should.
You should. No, that game is great.
Because, I don't know, the one thing that kind of, like, turns me away from it is the dog thing. I don't know. I don't like the dog.
The dog is actually great. I love the dog.
Is the dog good?
Dog's fun to use. He's a cute little guy.
Because, like, my biggest problem is I don't want them to take away from the Pikmin, and I just saw a dog in a lot of the trailers.
Well, the thing is that the dog can't do everything the Pikmin can. Well, it technically can, but, like, obviously you can use the dog and the Pikmin together.
Of course. I don't know. Because, like, I saw so much of the dog, I'm like, dude, like, what's the point of the Pikmin? And then, well, what was the new Pikmin types? It was,
There's Ice and Glow.
which,
Ice Pikmin are really fun.
You know, I saw Ice. Ice, I was excited. But
Ice Pikmin are really fun. Glow Pikmin are, like, they're just used for the nighttime levels, but the nighttime levels are fun.
Oh, there's night. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why the Glow Pikmin exists. They did just for that.
Ah, that makes sense. They're evolving.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a fun game. I beat it in like, I want to say like 18 hours.
18.
I 100%ed it in 18 hours, which is pretty long for a Pikmin game. Considering that like 1 and 3 are really short, and like I've played 2 enough to the point where I can beat it in a pretty short amount of time.
Or I've never played 1 and 2, to be honest. I've only played 3.
2 is excellent. 1 is also really good, except I think the controls are just a little old, a little rigid.
That's fair. You know, because fun fact, me and a couple, what was it? Me, Joel, and Lucas and Yi, we all played Borderlands, the first one, and good game, but oh my god, it had some stiff gameplay.
It's a little outdated.
Old games generally have worse controls.
Yeah, like that's one problem I'm kind of seeing. Like
I think if a game comes out nowadays and it controls bad, that's a really bad problem.
That's a problem.
Because back in the day, they hadn't figured out how to make games control well, but now we have, so there's no excuse.
Exactly. Like it's embedded in the game making process, so it's like
there's a difference between like tricky controls and bad controls. Like tricky is like something that like you have to get used to, but once you understand it, it's like cool.
Yep. Where
but like bad is like, oh, like it's just like these things just don't work.
You know, if you have bad controls and just bad gameplay of that feeling, then your game's gonna automatically do awful. Where because like we played the first Borderlands and it was very good for the story and the gameplay. It's a fun experience, but everything's just so out. Like the leveling system was just so like bad in the beginning, at least for me, because I was the soldier, so I had to focus on like precise shooting, as well as Yi. He was the sniper, and we were just miserable because our accuracy was just so awful. Where Joe was the what were you? You were the
I was the guy who punched things.
Oh, you were the.
I was Brick. I was like.
He was punching the shit. So he was having a ball. He was like the tank.
So fun.
And then Lucas. What was Lucas? He was like an assassin or some shit. And we beat the game. Boss was kind of mid. Where getting to the boss was actually annoying as fuck because we got outscaled heavily. Because we didn't do that many side quests. But it was good for its time. I could imagine, but nowadays it's just rough, like really really rough. But we're gonna be playing Borderlands 2 soon, which I heard is a really good game.
That game is good.
Have you played it?
No. But I do. But I can. I everything that I've heard from people that has played it is this game is good.
I heard it's like one of the gaming icons of like shooters, where it's like Call of Duty, Borderlands, and another game that I can't think of. Oh, like Destiny or like Halo. It's one of those two. But it's fucking crazy to see how far gaming has come from fucking Mario being little pixels to like what we have nowadays. Just wish the fucking big gaming companies would actually do something, because I don't know, they just haven't been putting out any bangers. It's more indie games, and then they just buy the rights to the indie games, and then that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm trying to think of what my favorite games were last year, and a lot of them were indie games.
It's good to have indie games. Honestly, it's better to have indie games kind of on the scene. I just hate that it's like kind of like as soon as like there's a new big indie title, like I don't know, like a fucking like a new Five Nights at Freddy's clone, every fucking game company's trying to fucking get on that shit. They're like, oh, come to this platform, this one. And it's like, and I guess it expands the horizon of how much profits the game can make, but it's like what happened to fucking when companies used to make their own games, where like Nintendo's just pumping out remakes now, which is kind of annoying.
They're doing that because they're getting their lineup ready for the Switch 2, I think.
That is, well, is it actually a Switch 2? Is it?
Well, it's their next hardware. They said they're gonna talk about it at some point.
Because I'm really hoping it's not like a Wii U situation.
It's probably. I feel like it's going to be like a more powerful version of the Switch, which I think is a good thing.
Okay.
If it's backwards compatible with old Switch games, that's genius. That just works. Because the big complaint people have with the Switch is that it's just not a powerful piece of hardware.
Well, that's all Nintendo consoles. None of them are powerful.
Well, okay. Technically, I would say for the time, the GameCube was pretty good.
Well,
but like,
yeah.
everything else is like, no, they're behind on that. They make up for that with other
exactly
things.
Where
they make up for that with their exclusives, or just like being like the only console I can think of nowadays that like actively encourages local multiplayer.
Yep.
Do you know of anyone that's like, yeah, I'm getting a PS4 and I'm gonna get a bunch of games you can only play like locally with friends?
That kind of stinks.
Maybe outside from like fighting games.
Because like back in the day, that used to be a huge thing, like a huge requirement. But like a lot of companies,
then like online gaming happened.
Yeah, where it just died down a lot, and I don't know, because like Nintendo, like I always talk about this, where Nintendo came out with a fucking console that was actually powerful and they could actually make a big like title game, because Nintendo can do that. They absolutely can. Just they need to put more power in their shit, because they're always behind. Like every console, yeah, the GameCube was powerful and other consoles were powerful.
The thing is that they're doing fine being less powerful.
But imagine if they were.
Like if I would be nice, but I'd say from like definitely from a financial standpoint, they make money off of all their big releases.
Oh yeah, of course.
Because their games cost way less to make and they take up way less space.
Well, yeah, of course.
Like a big Sony release is like how many gigabytes nowadays?
I don't fucking know. All I know is it's big, but like
and then you get like, oh, I got like Smash Ultimate on my Switch with all the DLC, and it's like not even more than 10 gigabytes.
Yeah. But even so, like, I don't know. Nowadays, like a lot of games are getting bigger and better, and like especially with Pokemon trying to go into like the free world aspect.
Well, Pokemon's a whole different thing.
But like
that's not that Game Freak issue.
Yeah, I just want to see like bigger and better titles, like using more power. Even if they don't use it, it would just be a nice option, especially for like game developers that want to use it.
It would be better for third-party devs so their games don't look like poop.
Yeah. Because like
apparently nobody knows how to optimize their games for the Switch.
Well, because here's the most
like, have you seen Mortal Kombat 1?
What
have you seen Mortal Kombat 1 on the Switch?
I haven't.
It's This looks awful. It looks terrible.
Dude, that's awful to think about, man. I don't know. I think Nintendo needs to just get more power in there. And if
Well,
it is a Switch,
I think that's what they're doing.
where if they do that and actually get like compared to even like just the Xbox, that'd be nice.
I think supposedly what I heard is that the next console is supposed to be around the same power level that the PS4 had, which for a console, which for a console that you can carry with you places, that sounds incredible.
That actually does sound incredible. Like,
and the PS4 is that's a strong system.
Yeah, like it won't be able to handle big titles, but it could definitely.
I mean, it can handle big titles.
Well, I'm talking about like, a good example like, between titles is I'm gonna use FNAF.
I don't think it could run like a. I'm trying to think of a PS5 game.
Well, I know on Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, it got.
Well, that game is a whole different issue.
Yeah, well, okay, it has its issues, but here's the thing: like they had 3 releases. They had the Steam release, they had the PS5 release, and they had the PS4 release. The best one that had the best release was PS5 because it was planned to be on the PS5. Because of the deal they struck.
Well, yeah, because like when games are made for certain systems, like you play them on other systems, like
Yeah. Next was Steam, but Steam had a lot of bugs and a lot of glitches, so.
And then PS4 is like okay.
PS4 was awful. It wasn't even playable. So, which if that's like some of the games that are being made now, it's I don't know. It's back and forth of like I guess what's like gonna be done for the Switch. Where I don't know because I'm trying to think like what like Switch games could be what PC games could be ported to the Switch if they were to power.
I mean probably a respectable chunk.
That's what I'm hoping. Fucking because you know what fucking game blew the water out of it and shit on Pokemon and a little bit of Nintendo, fucking Pal World, with an open world fucking catching monsters game. Like, oh my god, Power World. Have you played Power World?
I think beating Pokemon at their own game is not hard at this point.
No.
Because their deadlines are just fucked.
They're a terrible company.
I don't blame the devs because they just don't have time.
Cause what do they even make?
They make Pokemon.
But like, what have they made? Like, okay, besides Gen 9, what games are they working on?
Pokemon. Whatever the next Pokemon game is. That's all Game Freak does.
That's it?
That's it.
They don't make.
I think the last time they made a game that was not a Pokemon game was like 2005.
No, what?
No, it was like 2012.
Okay. But like okay, let's just say it's not Pokemon, it's Pokemon related. Don't they have like wasn't there like Poke Park and they had like Pokemon Rumble? Like they have side games.
Those are spin-offs. Those aren't made by Game Freak.
They're not what? Then what are they made by?
The Pokemon company makes games.
Oh, he's typing.
Yeah, I hear the typing.
It was developed by Creatures Inc., not Game Freak.
Then what the fuck do they do all day? I thought they. Sorry.
Here's the thing: is that games take time.
Okay.
And like, the thing is that you get to like 2 years to make a Pokemon game, and that's just been shown to just not be enough time.
That's fair. That's a lot of companies though. Like Call of Duty used to have a 1 year deadline.
Yeah.
But luckily, what was it? I think there was one called, I don't remember the name. There was one Call of Duty game that it was unfinished. And it was done so terribly that they extended it to 2 years. But honestly, I think they extended even more because what they're doing is what was that game they made? Like Warzone or something, where basically they once the Call of Duty game is done, they also make a Warzone version of it. And then basically they kind of like work together where they have the Warzone version and then they have the normal version and then they get 3 years more of development. And apparently people like Warzone, so which I don't understand because not gonna lie, those battle royale games are getting fucking extinct nowadays. The only one that I think is still alive is Fortnite, but I don't even think people are sick of Fortnite.
Yeah, I mean, Fortnite's still pretty big. It's Fortnite. It's just like the game.
Yeah. Well, do people really? I guess kids still play it, but like, I don't.
I've played Fortnite a bit recently.
Really?
It's a fun game to play with friends.
Huh.
I'm not playing that by myself, but like, if like my brother says, "Oh, well, you want to play Fortnite?" I'll be like, "Okay."
Huh.
Want to hop on? Want to get some Fort?
Get some Fort. Huh. I did not think about that. Cause fucking, I don't know. Because last time I played Fortnite was like 2020 during the lockdown, like some shit like that. I don't know. Like it was during the lockdown. That's when I blew up on Fortnite. And then I haven't played it. I think I played it once with Chris, but that's because he wanted the Eren Yeager skin for some fucking reason. But you know, all right. But we just hit the 1 hour mark, so I think we're gonna close out. Kaufman, thank you so much for coming on and being part of the Let's Talk cast. Anything you want to say, Joe? Because you've been quiet, motherfucker. Joe? Did he fucking leave?
He's still here. He's being a little coward.
I think he went to go get a snack.
I think that's a good way to. I think that's a good way.
You know what? That's a good way to wrap it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.